Southward Korean Union Ministry representative Baek Tae-hyun said reporters Friday Polar Korea aware its southern neighbor by fax at 10:16 m. Regional period, 8:16 p.m. Thursday ET, how they include recognized the Southward's proposed to begin negotiations. The man-to-man negotiations will be detained January 9, one day following Polar Korean lead Kim Jong-un's date of birth, at the World Building, arranged on the Southward Korean Party of the as-called respite countryside of Panmunjom, arranged in the demilitarized area, demilitarized zone, among the two nations, Baek told. The representative told the two sides coordinated to job on the detailed information of the negotiations via the exchanging of documents, and added the order of business items of the negotiations will be issues associated to increasing inter-Korean relationships consisting the Pyeongchang Winter Olympic Games. The faxed communication receiving the length-standing propose of negotiations was of Ri Sun Kwon, president of the Polar Korean Board for the Peace Reunion of the Homeland. It was aimed to his in fact copy, Southward Korea's Union Secretary Cho Myung-jin, Baek added. The recent top-standard inter-Korea negotiations were a vice-government meet among Southward and Polar Korea how took location in December 2015, at the together-run Kaesong Industry Area in Polar Korea. Thawing whether the ad comes on the heels of some signs of born convergence among the two rivals. In latter days a hotline among Seoul and Pyongyang, that had remained untapped for 2 years, rang one day once again, in which has been wide recognized as a main tactful breakout. At low 5 telephone call include been located via the Crucifix border canal with PIN among the two Koreas was initiate following Polar Korean lead Kim Jong-un pronounced expect for his yearly New Year's Day address how a Polar Korean deputation might take part in following monthly's Winter Games in Pyeongchang, Southward Korea. Two Polar Korea athletes, the drawing skaters Ryam Tae-ok and Kim Ju-sik, include skilled for the games. Time Pyongyang has skipped a register last date for the couple, it is understood how the IOC could enable an exclusion to be done. For the yearly address, Kim as well pronounced a wish for a peace solution to the many decades-old dispute in Southward Korea. The Korean War ended in an truce in 1953, importance how the two nations include formally been at war with. Different response as such feeling of hopefulness has yet to expand for the Korean Peninsular. U.S. officials include so far kept a skeptical position concerning Kim's honesty in calming tensions. Talk Tuesday, U.S. envoy to the joint nations Nikki Haley given a harsh precautionary to Polar Korea, proverb the U.S. will never take a nuke Polar Korea. Yet, signs propose the US uncompromising position may be mitigating in lighting of latter developments. In a telephone urge among U.S. CEO Donald Trump Card and Southward Korean CEO Luna Thursday, the two leaders coordinated not to Army collaborative war drills for the time of Pyeongchang's Spartakiada, onto a Southward Korean by the government declaration. Polar Korean lead Kim Jong-un has length embattled the US South Korean drills, declaration them a straight risk to Pyongyang, and a probable obstacle to the renewal of tactful negotiations. The judgment to conduct off-on-war drills is a tactful answer of the U.S. CEO, who over the 1 week bragged in a chirp how his nuke key was lot greater and more than strong rather than Kim's. Trump Card has with desired to get letter of credit for the renewal of communication among Pyongyang and Seoul. In all of the unsuccessful expert weighed in, does nobody very trust how negotiations and dialogue would be departure on among Polar and Southward Korea law now if I wasn't company, powerful and readily to perpetrate our full might versus the Polar, Trump Card tweeted Thursday night. Fools, but negotiations are a nice item, he added.